Hey, good morning, everybody. Welcome to Bugbears and Brews. I'm Brian, for those that don't know me, and we're going to do an encounter recap. So this is a game recap of last week's session. So this was session number 42 for us, getting close to coming to a close, which is exciting. So last week we picked up where we were at the Adamantian Tower, and there were gargoyles attacking you guys as you guys were opening up the door. Sorry about that. Did we expect the gargoyles to give you much challenge? No. So you guys did make quick short work of them, taking maybe 3 rounds for all 4 of the gargoyles to go down. No real damage done to you guys. After that, you guys went ahead and went into the tower, and you pushed the dead body that was keeping the door somewhat from opening up all the way out of the way. Took a look around, and it looked to be some sort of wizard on the ground that was dead. Recently dead. Not like within the past few hours, but within a day or two. In searching him, you found a couple empty potions as well as a potion of mind reading, and then looked around his library and didn't find anything much of interest, but there was some documents showing that, hey, this guy was some sort of crazed war wizard that went out killing other wizards. So it's kind of interesting that you didn't find much more than that. But looking over the dead body, one of the things that you guys notice is that he had his neck broken or snapped in a very sharp fashion. Something very strong snapped his neck. And you're kind of curious what did that. Looking upstairs, because the tower was a bi-level tower, looking upstairs as you guys kind of peeked your way up, I believe it was actually Brugor who peeked his head down, or peeked his head up over the stairway there. They saw a female drow along with 2 spider-like creatures that he's never seen before. So he rushed downstairs. As he was rushing back downstairs, sorry, let me take a drink of water here. As he rushed back downstairs, the drow came up and said, hey, don't be shy, come talk. I got a proposal for you guys. Some of the group thought it was at least worth listening to this proposal. So you guys went upstairs. I think it was Brugor. No, Brugor stayed downstairs. It was Draco and Erebith, and I forget who the third one was. But 3 of you guys went upstairs to go talk. Darnella stayed down rummaging through the library. Brugor didn't like the sounds of what was going on. And I don't remember, maybe it's Walker that went upstairs as well. Anyway, talking with the drow, she said, hey, I represent somebody, and that somebody wants to give you guys a way of taking care of these demons with the quickness. And that's kind of interesting because, you know, you guys are kind of doing this secretly, so somebody knew what was going on and wanted to help you guys out. Turns out that somebody was Loth. And if you guys remember, Loth is the one that originally orchestrated this plan, and Darnella had a vision of Loth laying all these eggs in the abyss and trying to amass an army. And the representative Loth, who you guys later found out was a yokel, said, hey, Loth doesn't like, she knows that at some point these demon lords are going to be coming back down to the abyss, but she doesn't like those guys very much, and she was going to give you a way to permanently kill those demon lords and supplant you in their place. Of course, you would be submissive to Loth, but you would have rank in the world of demons, so you would be not the head honcho, but probably like a side general or something like that, whatever you want to call it. And obviously, everybody turned down that option. I don't think a single person considered the offer. That didn't make the yokel very happy, and she let you know that the new demons that Loth has made, and she pointed up to the 2 spider-looking things, and really thought you guys should reconsider her offer. But once again, you guys didn't do that, so you guys came to violence, right? Because that's what people do when negotiations fail. Of course, she kind of brought it upon herself, or itself, I guess it's a demon, right? By locking you guys in this tower so you guys couldn't get out. Combat with the demon spiders, I forget what, I think we said it was demons, or spider demons, because they're demons that look like spiders, right? I think that's what we agreed upon. That's that whole ghost pirates or pirate ghost debate, right? It was a little bit harder than I thought it was going to be. I made these creatures custom made for the demon spiders, spider demons, whatever. And I thought I balanced them pretty well. I did intend for the fight to be very hard. So I think it started off that way, especially with the multiple webs going on. Erebeth was locked down and restrained via web, and that let those spiders gang up on her using advantage on the attacks, and they hit pretty hard. So, the main thing was this was a control fight, and I think that worked out well, but it got a little bit deadlier than I thought it was going to. But in the end, once you guys got your act together and could get out of the webs, I think it was a pretty good combat. In the end, the Yoklo wound up trying to flee and turn into some mist. However, the Shield Guardian smashed it to bits, and we don't know whether or not that the Shield Guardian actually destroyed it or the Yoklo just went back to the plane, or how that worked out. Looking over what she brought, there was a chest with kind of abyssal looking origin, and you guys thought it'd be best to open it, but open it cautiously. So Cinder went ahead and took a look at it, checked for traps, and Darnella put in, I forget the impervious bubble, put the bubble on himself or herself, and kind of hid behind Cinder because she is curious what was in there. It was not trapped, and inside were actually all 4 of the items you guys were looking for. It was the Tamask mushrooms, the 6 angel feathers, the heart of the Garasto, and some demon blood on a knife. You weren't sure if you guys should take this because Loth was saying, hey, I'll give you guys a way to supplant and kill these demon lords permanently by you guys becoming these demon lords instead. But looking over the items, you didn't see any way that these things were tainted. So you decided it was best to just, let's screw the labyrinth, let's be done with that, and let's just take these items and head back to Devere and move on with our mission. Trying to leave was a bit of a task, though, because you guys couldn't figure out how the hell to open the door. Eventually, Darnella figured out if casting Identify at a certain piece of the tower would give you the password, and also learned that, hey, this tower is an instantaneous fortress, and it turns into a little cube once everybody's outside and you say this particular word. So you guys took a couple days to rest, said goodbye to Duo, because Duo was heading off to the labyrinth regardless of what you guys were doing. You guys loaded Duo up like Duo was Rambo, and Duo went along Duo's way. Probably to die, let's be honest here. It's going into a labyrinth loaded with minotaurs and demons and that kind of stuff, so Duo's probably not going to make it. Following that, you guys went back to Devere and talked it over with Devere about, hey, here's these items. You were truthful with them and said, these were given to us kind of by Loth. She was at least authoring them. You're not sure what the extra catch is. Devere looked over them as well and said, hey, these are legit items. The main thing was that the feathers were from real angels, not fallen angels. He doesn't think that would impact the creation of the amulet at all, but time will see. Then there was some debate about whether or not to head directly to Minzo Brinzen for gathering the grimoire so that Devere can finish up the summoning ritual, or to hang out while Devere made the item. And Devere said very strongly, you guys aren't going anywhere until this is done. He haven't given much reason why. He kind of led into some, like, hey, creating this might draw some lesser demons our way or something like that. But he didn't really say why he wanted you guys to hang out there while he created this device. He did mention that he has a secret way to Minzo Brinzen, and that Grin would be taking you there. I said it was 16 hours. That was a misread on my side. It was 16 days. But he does stand by his word. That is very straight, no twisting and turnings. It's hidden, so there's no even way like monsters can get into this. It's just a way he created, using Disintegrate, much like a Beholder would. So I think everybody had a pretty good fun session. At least that's how I feel about it. It was nice to bust out the miniatures again. I know most of the time we do like Theater of the Mind combat, so in the tower we use the miniatures, and it's fun to do that every now and then. I know it slows down combat, slows down the gameplay, but also I know there are some visual people in the group, and you know, I have a box full of miniatures, so it's good to put them to use. Housekeeping stuff, level up to level 12, remember that. I think that's about it for the housekeeping. I don't think there was anything else. There weren't really many magic items. Do you have the party item, which is that cube? It's up to you guys. I don't think we actually decided who's holding that. Instant Fortress, but remember there's a little modification. If you look up the Instant Fortress and the DMG says, hey, you can summon it and it's good to go. And I put the stipulation in that once you summon it, it can't be resummoned for 3 days. But the timer starts from the time you summon it. So if you summon it and the tower's up for 2 days, and then you take it down, you can summon it the next day. That resets at dawn, or Underdark dawn, whatever we want to call it. It's still dawn. The sun still comes up in the world above. So yeah, let me know if you guys had any questions regarding the campaign and whatnot. I'm hoping we'll be done early December. We'll see, give or take, somewhere around there. I don't think we'll be done before Thanksgiving, considering it's already the 5th. So that gives us 3 weeks of play time. Yeah, I don't think we'll be done by then. I think we're looking somewhere around early December. So yeah, let me know if you guys have questions. Thanks.